Hey there, Capricorn. It's Bridget with Native Touch Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. We're jumping right into it today. So, if Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading going out December 7th. We are kicking it off with a message from the universe, going into tarot, wrapping everything up with an Alchemy of the Spirit card. And if this is the type of content you enjoy on YouTube, I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but means the world to me. So, your message from the universe, Capricorn: love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people, is a real act of self-love. Okay, spirit guides, come hang out with Capricorn and myself for this reading. Please guide my hands and my heart so that we can have a little fun. Your first card, the Sun, with the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Chariot with the Eight of Cups, Four of Wands with the Hierophant, Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn, let's talk. So, the Sun card. This is one of the happiest cards in the tarot deck. This is 100% about positivity and happiness. This is success, optimism, joy, and enthusiasm. We also have the Ace of Swords here. Now, the Ace of Swords, this is clarity. This is a breakthrough. This could be a new plan starting, but mentally, you are going to have an aha moment and things are just going to click. Then the real fun starts. So, spirit guides, why do we have the Sun card and the Ace of Swords here for Capricorn? What is going on with this? Oop, we're going to take that one. Because we have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups. This is an offer or an invitation coming in for you. It could be a romantic proposal, but this is not a love reading. Not going to discredit that though. If you are looking for love, please keep your eyes open. But that Knight of Cups is bringing in some kind of offer or an invitation for you. So, this is pretty cut and dry. An offer, an invitation out of love. You're going to have an aha moment about whatever's being presented to you. And you're going to be happy beyond words. That's where we're starting this reading, Capricorn. Not too shabby. Moving on to position 2, possible challenges, if any. Now, we have the Chariot. The Chariot could represent travel. The Chariot could represent moving you through a situation, okay? That Chariot is about self-discipline, making progress, and control. It could also represent victory and success, but when it's meshed up with the Eight of Cups, I'm really feeling it's more of a progress and self-discipline kind of situation here. Like, really tap into your self-discipline, because the Eight of Cups is also here. And the Eight of Cups is telling me that you've made a decision. You are going to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. They simply are not on your future path, or this item is not. Maybe it's a behavior. So we are making progress, but we really need to tap in to our self-discipline and our control, because We have to walk away from what's no longer serving us. Spirit guides, why do we have the Chariot and the Eight of Cups here for Capricorn? Do they know what they have to walk away from? Oh, you got two this time. The Four of Pentacles and another Hierophant. Okay, so that Four of Pentacles, this is a card of control. Just like the Chariot. So, is this an issue with control? I'm starting to feel like this is an issue with control, which is where our self-discipline is going to have to come in, which is what we have to walk away from. Are you being a control freak about something right now, Capricorn? I know I've mentioned this before. I am a Capricorn and I am an absolute control freak. I like to be in charge because things work out better. But I'm just saying, are you being a control freak? And you have to stop that because we can't control everything. And sometimes when we release that control, that's when the magic happens. That's when the universe and spirit get to step in and say, let me drive for a little bit. Let me have those reins of that chariot. Let me get you there faster. Because the path that we usually take is a long, hard, bumpy road. When we release that control, though, that's when spirit can take the reins and make it a direct route. We also have the Hierophant that just popped out with that Four of Pentacles, though. That Hierophant card, this is all about traditional values. This is your belief system. This is guidance, but guidance from the outside. This could be religion. This could be education. But something, this feels like something that you were taught as a youthful person when your family and loved ones are trying to form your core belief system. There is something that was instilled in you that as you have grown up, you have realized that no longer serves you. Are we walking away from a belief system that we've held on so dearly, our life depended on, or at least that's how it felt? And it's that part of us that we have to walk away from. Something is no longer serving you. You are trying to remain in control of it. It's time to walk. Time to let it go. Okay, let's move on to position 3, advice from spirit. We are kicking this off with the Four of Wands. This is a celebration. This is community. This could be a bon voyage or a welcome home. So with that Four of Wands comes incredible excitement, but also freedom. And again, we have that Hierophant, the traditional value system, maybe religion, maybe education. Spirit guides, why do we have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant? Because we have the Seven of Wands. That Seven of Wands is telling you to be courageous and take a stand. I think, Capricorn, you have been wrestling with something you have always thought to be true, only to recently find out that that belief system was, I don't want to say wrong, but no longer serves you. Finding that out can be devastating. So you really need to tap into that courage that the Seven of Wands brings to the table, because you might have to take a stand. You might have to defend yourself. You might have to ask yourself, this is even worth the struggle. Maybe this is a moment in time that you have to step back and say, what exactly am I holding on to? What exactly am I fighting for? But just because it's old and comfortable and it's what you know, it doesn't mean it has to stick around any longer. Moving on to position 4, we have the Ten of Pentacles to kick us off for possible outcome. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is abundance. This is prosperity. This is you focused on building a lasting foundation. This is you focused on building generational wealth. Your grandchildren are going to be thankful this was the plan. So with that Ten of Pentacles, we also have the Four of Pentacles, which is financial stability, budgeting, and control. But I think with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, this is leaning more towards financial stability. Like, this is your goal. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. You want to make sure you're building a lasting foundation for your family. And that Four of Pentacles energy is saying, absolutely, you can do this. Absolutely. That budgeting and that financial stability absolutely can be yours. Just make sure you're not losing sight of your goals, though, Capricorn, because we also have the Hermit here. And the Hermit is all about soul searching. This is self-reflection and inner guidance. So we need to trust the Hermit in ourselves. Trust where the Hermit is taking you. And that simply could be solitude. Maybe this week really is, I need to take a step back and really focus on what I want. Maybe it's time to write it down. Maybe it's time to start planning. But you're going to walk away from something. And I think it's something in your core belief system that you're going to realize either A, simply is not for your life anymore, or maybe it never was. We have to remember, when we raise children, we instill our value system into them. As they grow, though, it has to be modified in order for that adult to be able to call it their own. So there's something that you were taught a long time ago with religion or education or something that you're now realizing simply is not true. Tap into that Hermit energy. I just got hit in the head with something, and yeah, I think what you need to let go of is the idea that life is hard, that money is hard to make. You were raised to believe life is difficult. You need to save every penny because you never know when there's going to be another Great Depression. You never know when, it's going to rain cats and dogs. It made you fearful of money. It made you fearful of losing money. And I think it's that relationship with money, with funds, with life is not meant to be tough. And I think that's what you have to get over. Because once we get over that, all of a sudden we are celebrating. We are beyond excited about life. Once we get through walking away from what no longer serves us. So look within, tap into what you know to be true inside of you. Get rid of any garbage people left for you to own and get at it, because life can be abundant. Life can be prosperous. We need to stop telling ourselves Life is hard and making money is hard. We need to stop telling ourselves living paycheck to paycheck is just how this hand was dealt. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Look within. Financial stability and a lasting foundation can be yours, Capricorn. You need to get the junk that filled your head out of there. And I think that's where that Ace of Swords is going to come in. It's going to be an aha moment. I can have what I want. Okay, you got the monkey. What is the monkey bringing to the table? Spirit of inspiration. I think you're being inspired. For someone out there, you are the reason they keep trying. It is not related to how much you do or don't do. It is simply when you are being authentic and passionate while doing your own thing that you bring the most joy to the world. The spirit of the monkey wants to remind you today that you are a vehicle for inspiration. When you align with your purpose and become enthusiastic about life, you silently touch the lives of the people you love and bring light into this world. Try manifesting this energy into your life by feeding your mind with new experiences. Sometimes inspiration can be like a little child who simply wants to be surprised. So if you've been feeling blocked, just step away from the situation and do something else. When inspiration knocks at your door, turn it into action. It can be a fleeting guest and leave unexpectedly, so don't waste its visit. So there you have it, Capricorn. If any of this resonated, I would love a like, share, or follow. It really does help out small channels like mine. And if you made it this far, thank you. I will see you next week for your weekly reading, and make it a good one.